What up, though, everybody? Welcome back to Hypno 313. I am Mr. Joy Road. So today we'll be talking about my man Derek Chauvin. Calvin, how you say his last name? I think I said it right. But anyways, I gotta talk about that trial, the George Floyd trial, man. First of all, everybody do me a favor. Everybody knows that this is, you know, the trachea where you breathe at, right here. This is what stops you from breathing, right? If somebody puts their knee, choke you, or anything right here. Not from back here, okay? You can still breathe if somebody put pressure, any amount of pressure, on the back of your neck right here, okay? So I don't understand how people think that just because his knee was on his neck that he killed him. So let's get to the facts. So first, George Floyd. The reason the cops pulled up on George Floyd because he was doing he was trying to use counterfeit bills at a local store, and two cops pulled up on him to see what was going on. So instantly he started resisting after they got him out of his car and put him in cuffs. He's just, come on man, y'all saw the video. So anyways, the whole point of it is that he's acting like he didn't do anything wrong. The media portrays that he didn't do anything wrong. He was on drugs at the time, on lethal amount of fentanyl and minor doses of methamphetamine. So I don't know what he was going to the store to buy, or if he was just trying to exchange the bills. But he was definitely trying to either exchange the bills or pay with the fake money, which led him to the cops pulling up and the the resisting he did. And so I want to put down that he actually said that he wanted to lay on the ground. So he also said 7 times prior, before Derek had his knee on his neck, that he couldn't breathe. 7 times before that. When I watch the video, every time I look at this video, I can see that he's panicking. You can tell in the whole video that he's panicking. He's trying to think whatever he can say to get out of the situation that he's in. He's super panicking. Like, he's hyperventilating, he's super panicking, all before he was on the ground, right? Okay. Now, he was in the car saying that he can't breathe. Mind you, he was saying that he was claustrophobic. He can't breathe, right? Which is impossible because they just pulled him out of his car. So if you was claustrophobic, you couldn't be in cars at all, right? So this is great. So I don't know if you knew, but Minneapolis police are trained to put the knee on the neck. Okay, you can look at their manual or training guide or whatever, and it says it right there that they're legally, to detain the person, they can put the knee on the neck. So Floyd's a big dude, so it took as many as cops as you saw to hold him down, because as you see with him standing, he was getting out of their grasp. So in the ground, the more position, the more cops that can pin him down, the better, in my opinion, because he's resisting. Make a note, if you resist arrest, your life is at risk. I don't understand how people don't understand this. This is a major factor that people generally need to understand when it comes to dealing with the police. Do not resist arrest, comply, and cooperate, okay? It'll save your life and so many other people's lives if you just tell people this and do it as well. So main thing that the media always want to keep talking about is that the police target George Floyd because he was black. Like, they just got a call, oh, black man here, oh, black man here. Like, no, bro. Like, I don't know why people automatically assume that. Some people assume that when they talk about a black person doing some danger, that they're there in a hurry. But I'd say it depends on how far the cop is out. So it doesn't matter to me about the skin color, race of when you call the police and who the criminal is, if they're white or black. It doesn't matter. You're a criminal, bro. Like, straight up. Anyways, so the next part is, so he went on the ground and he said he couldn't breathe. And from what I looked at, it looked like he hyperventilated and passed out on the ground, right? There's two examiners that said, the first examiner said that there was no damage to the trachea, right? And that his death could have been, well, most likely is over fentanyl and the methamphetamine that was in his system. That was the first autopsy. No political views, nothing. Then I guess the Democrats wanted to do another one because they didn't like that, obviously. They didn't like the first one. So they wanted to, I believe they lied on the second one and said that, well, on the second autopsy it said that his trachea was punctured. It's impossible that his trachea was punctured because the knee was on the back of his neck. So how is that even possible? Them people are lying, bro. So I wouldn't even trust the second autopsy if I was you guys. The first autopsy is the one I will stick with the overdose, because that's what he did. I believe he overdosed. If he didn't overdose, I believe he had a panic attack that led to a heart attack to his overdose. So I feel like he caused his death, starting off with resisting arrest. And everything else led to follow, I believe. To my opinion, they need to free my man Derek. Like, they need to free him so he can live the life he's supposed to live. He can't be a cop no more, obviously, but man, that man didn't do nothing wrong. He did everything he was supposed to do according to his Minneapolis police code, training code. He didn't do anything wrong. He didn't have the intent to kill. And what he got, so he got found guilty. 2nd degree murder, 3rd degree murder, and manslaughter. He shouldn't have got any of these charges because he wasn't trying to kill him. He didn't, even though he didn't have the intent to kill him, it wasn't like, he was just doing his job, bro. Like, it wasn't like he was out of place or he went overboard. I don't even feel like he went overboard on how long he had his knee on his neck. I feel like he did his job the way he was supposed to, and he kept his knee on his neck to do what he felt was calm. So what else do you expect a person to do? To my opinion. So free my man Derek. Free my man Derek. He ain't do nothing wrong. He got charged guilty on all 3 accounts. The maximum they can give him for each account is 15 years for each. So that's 45 years maximum that they're gonna hit him with. Unless, I saw something, I can't remember the exact quote. I just saw that the judge said to, I think the prosecutor said that this could, if you do an appeal, that this could, if you provide this information in an appeal, that this whole thing can be overturned. So we gonna see. I hope and pray that Derek get out, man, because I don't believe he deserves to be in prison. Because they're definitely going to try to kill him. Like, they're definitely going to try to kill my man Derek in prison. Definitely. Like, the Black Lives Matter movement is too strong with the media. How they promoting it, it's like, I know it's real strong in the damn prison. The prison is the most sleep place you can probably be, man. Like, so anyways, that's my verdict. He's not guilty. My verdict is not guilty. Based on the video and the facts at hand, he is not guilty. So I don't know why people make up whatever they want to make up when they watch the video. I don't know. I don't know. But it's still peace and love, guys. And George Floyd killed himself. Peace and love.